Hey y'all, today we're going to discuss the fact that gain is about more than distortion. To discuss this point, I'm going to have a look at some of my own gear. We're going to start off with my favorite pedal and one of my most integral pedals that I've been using for over 20 years. This one is the Red Snapper by Menatone. When you discuss gain pedals, they tend to fall into three categories: gain pedals, overdrive pedals, and distortion pedals. A gain pedal can be simply just adding dBs to your sound, or it can add a little bit of breakup or crunch, if you will. An overdrive pedal tends to cover a little bit more into the distortion side of things with a little bit more dirt and breakup. When you get into distortion pedals, those can go through the stratosphere because they can have various levels of fuzz and distortion to your sound. Often, distortion pedals have a little bit of compression with them, which is not what I choose to use, which is one of the reasons I love the Red Snapper by Menatone, because it doesn't compress my sound. I'm partial to the Red Snapper pedal because it pairs nicely with my top hat amp to give me a bass clean tone with a little bit of crunch that I can then dial in and out by changing the volume settings on my pickups. There are certainly other gain pedals on the market that can do the same exact thing for you, but the Red Snapper's been a part of my pedal setup for over 20 years. I know exactly what to expect from it, and that's why I use it. I also use it because the top hat amp is a Class A 15-watt amp, and the pedal itself gives me more dBs without adding more crunch. I can still clean it up as I need to with the volume. Check out a couple of videos to follow of me demonstrating a few settings on the Red Snapper pedal and how it interacts with the volume pedals on my guitar. Thanks for watching. The first setting is with the gain on the Red Snapper set at about 9 o'clock and the volume at noon. My guitar is set in the blend position with both pickups set at about 8. In this setting, it sounds like you can hear some of the gain characteristics, but for the most part, it's clean. If I pick quieter, I can even get to clean up. If I turn that rhythm pickup down just a little bit, it's just about clean. That's about what I like to hear for a clean rock guitar sound. When I turn back up to 8 on the rhythm pickup, but I floor my bridge pickup all the way up, instantly it's going to be a deeper gain. There's not a lot of breakup. If I floor both pickups, keeps the same tone characteristic, just has a little bit more breakup. Here I am still in the blend position with the pickups at just about 8. The Red Snapper is now turned to noon, or with the drive itself, I turned it up to about halfway. You can pick up more breakup that way. If I floor the bridge pickup especially, you're going to notice a lot of breakup. Although if I turn both of my pickups down, and this is putting them just between 6 and 7, I have a relatively clean tone. Again, let's floor the bridge pickup a little bit. Here I am with the gain turned up on the Red Snapper to about 3 o'clock, so it's still not all the way up. I adjusted the volume back just a little bit so it matches more of the volume of where my previous videos were. Here, though, the same chords. They're much meatier. There's more sustain on the guitar. It'll still clean up a little bit if I turn it down and pick quieter, but it's always going to have a bit of the gain setting to it. Check it out with the bridge pickup floor. Same guitar, same pedal, different settings, multitude of sounds.